Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings, and thanks for joining me for Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot today. So Chippy, you want your Cookie and Sparky. They're not spoiled or anything. They really love helping me with readings, so and they do help ground the energy a lot. And they make me happy, so there we go. There you go. They like hanging out with me while I work. What? You like that, huh? All right. Thanks, Sparky. So let's clear the energy, you guys. All right. Let's see what's coming, Sagittarius, for you. We are going to be today looking at, going to look through the rest of the summer. I'm going to take a little bit wider view and look through July, August, and into a little bit maybe into the beginning of September. And of course hey Chappie, give me a high five, buddy. We are in Mercury retrograde right now. And of course, that brings back things from the past, people, situations, old family members and things like that. There, Chippy, I know. Okay, have a cookie, take a nap, buddy. And I know you're feeling it. I know a lot of you are feeling things coming back from the past. Old memories, perhaps. All kinds of different things come up in Mercury retrograde. You may be finding things break, like your electronics, your garbage disposal. I don't know. I heard that for somebody, garbage disposal specifically. So, and also I feel like people from the past, people in spirit, may have been showing up for you. Maybe memories of your past dogs and things like that. There's a lot that I feel like is going on, Sag. So we'll see what comes up today. Chippy, our deal is have a cookie, take a nap, okay? Yeah, you go take your nap now. All right, let's see what's coming up. I know he wants to do a reading for you all. I know that sounds funny to some people, but he did grow up with me. He's almost 9 years old, and he's very intuitive. He's very opinionated too. Okay, so we're going to start with 3 of Pentacles, Sagittarius. So looking now through the end of the summer, I feel like there's going to be maybe a new job or a new project where you're collaborating with others. We'll see how that comes in for you. Let's see, really significant through the end of the summer. Cooperation with others, collaboration with others. And it doesn't mean like you're, out there partying. I know a lot of you Sagittarius would rather just be on your own, kind of like I am. I'm Sagittarius too, so I get that. But there's collaborating with people who match your goals. I feel like there's collaboration with people who you actually want to be around, right? So let's look at Ace of Pentacles in your crossing position. This is something about increase in money, and it's about helping hand with money. I feel like it's some sort of a new beginning, maybe a gift of money. Could even be a jackpot for some of you. Not everybody here is going to win the lottery, of course, but somebody might, and I want to hear all about it if you do. Okay. All right, so on your mind, Hierophant, obligations, commitments. Maybe you're thinking about marriage, some of you. Maybe you are, focusing more on your spirituality at this time, Sagittarius. There's more on that too. And there's 8 of Cups reversed. There's almost like there's something you might need to walk away from, but you haven't yet, along with this Hierophant energy, okay? All right, let's see what the foundation of that is. And the foundation of that is the Page of Wands. Yeah. Whoops. Why did that? I just dropped that. It just, So Page of Wands is good news. It's about things happening that are happy, but news about it. Like news is coming in about this Hierophant, and maybe somewhere you've stayed for too long. Okay. Some of you, there's something about this being dropped. Okay. So there's something about it being dropped, and I'll have to clarify and see what happened there. So let's see what's coming up in your immediate future for the summer, like right now. 2 of Cups. Look at this. Boy, this card is loaded, Sagittarius. So this is definitely about things coming together for you. considering the marriage card, the Hierophant came up, it could be that there's a marriage, that you're meeting someone this summer. Something's coming in where the two of you are coming together, and maybe even for some of you, a smaller portion, a reconciliation. Somebody from the past coming back in. If that's true, I'd be very careful about that. Doesn't feel good, you know. They left the first time, or you left them the first time for a reason. You might find out again. So yeah, just a little warning there. Okay. So Page of Pentacles, this is moving into your past. There's something you've learned about making money, for one thing, but also about children. There's something you've learned. Oh, it's from your childhood, because this, again, we're in Mercury retrograde. This is a childhood card. Look at the picture on this. And in case you don't know, you can pause and stretch the screen. You can stretch the screen at any time. You can also push down on your screen if you're on a phone and speed things up if you think things are moving too slow. Or if I'm talking too much about dogs, you know, it happens. Okay, so something from your childhood, but it's moving into the past. We'll have to clarify that and see. Is that okay? So let's look at your more extended, your more extended future. Hold on just a second. Okay, I wanted to make sure, because that was your extended future. So here's what we've got. This is your future and your more extended future. So there's something here about things coming together, and also something about childhood being in your immediate and your more extended future, okay? Views of others, other people are seeing you in a tower. Some of them are seeing you in a situation that sudden dramatic change of some sort. We'll have to look at that. Now, I will tell you, several of the signs have gotten the tower recently, so I think there's something in the energy that may be affecting the collective more so than you specifically, but we'll look at it and see. Now, there's healing taking place here, okay? And this is in your hopes and fears. You're hoping that you'll heal from something. Could be something that was caused by a tower. And your final outcome is the Five of Cups reversed, almost like getting over some sort of sadness or betrayal, Sagittarius, okay? Or a feeling of grieving, you know, especially in Mercury retrograde, and this one in particular, because this one is based in the sign of Cancer. There's a lot of emotion on grieving at this time, old sad memories, things like that. All right, here we go. Let's clarify, guys. And I think I might switch over. Let's switch over to this beautiful celestial deck. I chose this one for you all today because you all are very much star seeds, many of you, and I love the pictures on this celestial deck. So let's take a look at this. Let's look at your let's look at the collaboration. We'll work through it a little bit at a time and get you lots of details, okay? So collaboration with others is clarified by the Queen of Wands. Yeah, because you're being very ambitious at this time. I see you throughout the summer being very much in the action, Sag. And I think you're going to be drawing some very good people to yourself that are going to be helping you, maybe even family members, you know. But they're definitely definitely they are seeing you as ambitious, and you are like Queen of Wands is classic Sagittarius energy. Okay. I always say if you want something done, give it to a Queen of Wands. She gets everything done. Okay. So let's clarify this Ace of Pentacles. Now this is in the crossing position. Look at this hand handing you money from the universe. So again, this is the jackpot card for some of you. And let's see. Clarified by Ace of Pentacles is clarified by Ace of Pentacles. It's clarified by the Seven of Wands. Something about setting some boundaries, something about being territorial, maybe about money. And again, this is in the crossing position. There could be something where money is coming to you because you set boundaries on something. But the boundaries created a bit of a conflict. It could be maybe a contractor you worked with that you had to set boundaries on them about something. Settlement of some sort. Like there's money coming back. That's why I went to contractors. I'm seeing something about money coming back, potentially, or something about setting boundaries about a sum of money. And again, it's in a conflict position. It could be that this person took advantage. There's something about taking advantage of a jackpot or taking advantage of a large sum of money or a new beginning. Let's see. Literally hearing somebody there go, whoa, hold on there. Like somebody's trying to pull one over on you, Sag, or did, or it's going to happen this summer. Watch out for that. And a Knight of Cups. This could have been somebody hitting on you too. You know, Knight of Cups is not a bad card. It's about romance. It's about love offers, but it's in the conflict position along with setting boundaries. And I feel like you were like, hold on there, cowboy. Not interested, kind of thing. Almost like this helping hand from the universe, they wanted that. They saw that you had money, or they thought you did, or I don't know, some kind of an inappropriate offer. But what they really wanted was money, and you felt it, you set a boundary. And there's a lot going on there. Whew. Okay, let's move forward. What's on your mind is commitments, marriage, and maybe staying in some obligation for too long. It's on your mind. Like, am I staying too long? Should I change this? But I feel obligated. I feel like I've made a commitment to something. This is what I'm getting from you, Sag. And we got Seven of Swords. Again, sneaky energy. Something that isn't what you thought it was going to be. Maybe you've stayed too long, or something that's stealing energy from you, or maybe keeping you from getting into the relationship that you really want to be in, or something like that. It's on your mind at this time. And underneath that, we've got Page of Wands. Now, I dropped the Page of Wands. Oh, look at this jam. Page of Wands is the one, I'm going to hold on tight this time. It just like almost jumped out of my hands earlier. I had to pause the video and pick it up. So Page of Wands is a good news card, and that's underneath this Hierophant. So there's good news about a commitment that was draining you, that you might feel like you've been in for too long. But look at this jam. My cards are jamming so much I can't even shuffle them. Okay, hold on. Page of Wands, a messenger with good news about a Ten of Swords. I think you're going to hear something about maybe a relationship you got out of, Sagittarius, that ended poorly, to say the least, okay? And I feel like you're going to hear some kind of good news, like it's a really good thing you got out of that because that person was sneaky. You're going to hear the reason why this Ten of Swords is actually very, very good news, Sag. You know, at the time you were like, this is a disaster. This is not how I wanted it to go. And now, you know, a week later or years later, you're going to be like, wow, that's what the universe was protecting me from. You know, you may have been protected from something worse than a Ten of Swords here, because there's good news about a Ten of Swords. It could be that you're hearing about something really bad that happened to the person. It doesn't mean it's good news to you, but it's like relief. It's like, oh, glad I didn't go there. Glad I didn't get involved in that. Yeah. Like, I didn't know they were capable of that. It was something that was stealing your energy. Could have been a marriage, could have been a commitment. Again, it could go to some other commitment, like owning a house that's falling apart suddenly or gets a bunch of damage. It could be something like that, a commitment, right? Wow, there's something big happening here, Sag, this summer. I feel like you're going to be really getting some insights on why things seem to have gone poorly for you because it was happening for you, not to you. Okay. Even though it looked like it was happening to you at the time. Okay, so let's go into future. Wow. Okay. Future, things coming together. Two of Cups could be a new relationship for some of you. Okay. I know some of you are like, I don't want love. That's okay. You don't have to. I'm not saying you do. Just saying there's a card that means could be new love. Doesn't mean you need to accept it. Doesn't mean it's your part of the reading either. If you don't want love, it's probably not coming to you. So, but for those who do, you're getting a King of Cups. You're meeting up with someone with big emotional understanding, EQ, the emotional intelligence, okay? And somebody who's a good listener is what I'm trying to say. Somebody very nurturing, somebody very healing. And I see this coming together. Yeah, there's something about heart energy in the immediate future. And I think some of it comes out of this good news about this other thing. You're like, oh, it's like an aha moment. Let's look at this Page of Pentacles. You're going to be learning something new. This looks like childhood to me. What's that about? Moving. It has something to do with relocation or houses or something you escaped. Something that became more peaceful. But now this is in your your more extended future. So on out toward the end of the summer. You might be moving because of schools. You might be moving because your children need to go to a different school. Or you need to go to a different school. But I feel like this is about children because look at this card. It's very clearly a little girl on this picture. Learning something new. Or schools, teachers, students, and relocating. Maybe relocating even to a new job if you're a teacher, that kind of thing. So, okay, let's go to the Tower. The moment we've been waiting for, right? So this Tower energy, this is how other people are seeing you. Some sudden dramatic change, like surprise, Sag. It doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but sometimes the Tower, of course, feels unwelcome. Why are other people seeing Sagittarius as Tower? Because of Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is like feeling like you're in some sort of a trap. And an Ace of Cups. Getting out of a trap. I think some of you are getting out of a trap so suddenly. And again, relocating, this can be escaping something that is unhappy, and it can even be something that has to do with children or your childhood or something like that, schools, those sorts of things. But this is why other people are seeing you as having some dramatic change. It's like you're getting out of a trap, but there's new love here. There's new love right beside of it. And for some of you, this could be sudden, shocking new love, especially those of you kicking and screaming, I don't want love. It might be a sudden, shocking moment there. It doesn't look like anything bad. Thank goodness, right? You've had enough bad. So there's something here about your hopes and fears is healing from something. And I think it's healing from some stuff from the past. There's a blockage there. There's a blockage on something you need to heal from the past. The Justice card. This one popped out. So there could have been something legal, or maybe you're healing because you need more balance in your life. But I think for some of you, this goes to healing from some kind of thing that, where somebody was trying to steal something from you or steal energy that we talked about earlier. And here's the Justice card that goes with that, okay? Also, Libra energy. There's also healing from Libra energy involved with that. And while I'm on the subject of signs, the Hierophant on your mind can be a Taurus energy. King of Cups can be water signs. Queen of Wands, fire signs. I already said that. Sagittarius. Yeah. Okay. So let's go over to your final outcome is healing from this grief. Okay. The final outcome is feeling like now you can move forward. There's some kind of really good thing that comes in and heals your heart, Sagittarius. A Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, another movement card, another card of moving forward or literally relocating. Can also be someone from afar, and it's also very much a Sagittarius card. So, Sag, let's see. Let's look at this for a minute. Any final words for Sagittarius? Final words for Sag. Page of Swords. Curiosity. Final words for Sag. Ace of Pentacles again. This came up twice. There's something about money coming into you. And somebody is going to be spying on you because they think you've gotten money. So I would watch out for that. And here's the Hierophant again. This can be a marriage. This could be a marriage that brings you into like more money, you know, increased finances, things like that. Or you could feel like meeting this person. You've hit the jackpot, you know. So there's and somebody's watching it. Little Page of Swords over here spying on you, like what Sagittarius doing now. Okay, so there you go. Anything else Sag needs to know? Because there's potentially marriage here for some of you Sagittarius. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Why Queen of Cups? They're throwing me a curveball here at the very end. Anything else Sag needs to know? Queen of Cups and a High Priestess. There's going to be some secrets revealed here, Sagittarius, about a mother. Or a mother is very psychic. Maybe you're a mother. Mother and daughter. Yeah, this is strong mother and daughter energy right here. High Priestess can be daughter energy, and that's definitely mother energy. What about that? The Magician. Okay. This just opened up a whole can of worms, Sag. So this was going to be my final words to you, but it has opened up such a can of worms. This is mother and daughter energy. But when the Magician and the High Priestess comes up, sometimes this can be spell work, but hang with me for a minute. I'm not talking about somebody that sits down, you know, muttering weird words and casting spells. That's not what I'm talking about. Sometimes, quote, spells or energy are cast through somebody ruminating. You know, they just can't stop thinking about you. They can't stop sending you stuff. And I feel like this is going on between a mother and a daughter. There's also something about special skills and talents with Magician, psychic energy, somebody maybe with very special psychic skills, maybe a mother, maybe a daughter. So there's something here going on with that, Sagittarius. So I'm trying to decide, should I do an extended on this? Like, I'm trying to feel right now. I'm hearing yes. Okay. And I do this. If I don't feel like it warrants an extended, I don't do them. But I'm feeling like this does for some of you, especially about this mother-daughter thing that just popped up. There's a strong mother-daughter thing. So I'm going to look into this marriage and new relationship, the moving stuff, and the mother-daughter thing in an extended. Okay, it'll be another like 10 to 20 minutes. I didn't think I was going to have time to do extendeds today, and honestly I don't, but I think it really does warrant that, so I'm going to make the time. I'm going to go over and do the extended, and if you want to join me over there, you can. Otherwise, this is your complete reading. I just do a deep dive on the extendeds, okay? So it's on Shopify, it's on the memberships, extended readings portion, and you can get all of them there. So anyway, check out the links if you want to, and otherwise, thank you all so much for being here. I love reading for Sagittarius a lot. I do. So I'll see you all soon. Bye now.